Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Winter, and welcome to Game of Thrones. This is obviously a checking out episode, and if you can't tell from the introductory screen right there, this is the Telltale game series, which was released in episodic format a little while before you're seeing this video. Yeah, that's the ticket. Actually, I don't really remember when this came out. I'm not sure what to expect from this one. This is one, again, this is a very first time fire up for me. I've never played a Telltale game before. I've been curious about a couple of them, though. The Back to the Future one, to be honest with you, I was really interested in that when it came out a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago. 4 years ago at this point? Fuck, I don't remember. But that one seemed interesting to me. Because that's a movie series that, you know, you watch those movies and you think, my god, why aren't there like 5 or 6 video games based on these fucking movies? These things are great. But nobody ever did one before Telltale. And of course, their big claim to fame in terms of, you know, adaptations is the Walking Dead series. Particularly the first one they did. I believe they've got a second one out now called... what is it? How do you pronounce her name? Is it Michonne or is it Michonne? I don't know. I don't watch that show. I don't watch Game of Thrones either, to be honest with you. I just did finish the very first season about a week ago, and I have not seen anything past that. So I don't know if there's going to be spoilers for any of the TV series seasons in this game or what. I honestly have no fucking clue. We're going to find out together. But I think it's probably a safe assumption that if you play video games and you watch this show, you have already played this game, so you know if there's spoilers or not. But I'm still going to throw the potential spoiler warning out there for people because I just honestly don't know, and I would feel bad, and I'm not kidding about that, I would feel bad if I ruined an experience for someone, because I don't like it when that shit happens for me. Now, thankfully, I enjoyed the first Game of Thrones season, but I'm not dying to go out and pick up the second season. I'm going to do it at some point, but to be honest with you, those fucking box sets are so goddamn expensive, I'm in no rush whatsoever to go out and buy them. So with that being said, spoilers could possibly be abound. Let's hit the X button and begin. And we're connecting. Are my vocals going through? Can y'all hear me? Because I noticed in some of the games, sometimes when we get to this screen, my vocals will cut out. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. The quick brown fox runs up the hill. And I don't know what kind of gameplay we're going to be in for. What do we got here? Maximize your Game of Thrones experience. Create a Telltale account or log in now. A Telltale account keeps you up to date about our games. Oh, no. Hey, I know her. Yeah, she was my favorite character from the first season. So we'll skip back. I don't know if it's just going to be like a QTE or if it's going to be... you know, you can actually walk around and get into skirmishes with people. I mean, I don't fucking know. But as you can see, the entire season is fully available right now. This was free off of the PlayStation Network, which is why we're checking it out. I'm not going to lie, I'm a cheap ass. This is going to be the first episode. I don't know how far we're going to be going into it. The most amount of time that I can commit to this today is an hour. And I can only assume, at least I would hope, that the whole episode would go longer than an hour. Because if somebody paid, you know, $15 and only got a fucking hour, I think they'd be pretty pissed off. I know I'd be pretty pissed off. Let's do this. Begin episode 1. The Northerners will never forget. So obviously this takes place after season 1. I don't know where it fits in with the chronology of the seasons. I haven't looked into that at all. I'll look into that after I get done recording, and I will leave a note down in the description below, so be sure to check that if you're curious as to where this fits in the overall timeline of the Game of Thrones seasons. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. The quick brown fox runs up the hill. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of Wolfswood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim the Forrester ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. Well, that's a little bit watercolory, huh? Ooh, and a little bit loud, too. I need to turn that down on my television. Otherwise, y'all will have terrible reverb. And I know you guys don't like that. I don't like that either.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Son of a bitch. I'm sorry, guys. I was taking a drink of my mead.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on. It's only blood.
Alright, press and hold X and then move with the L button. So this is a bit like Heavy Rain then, huh?
It's a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
You know what? Don't be a fucking ass.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was
What?
nowhere near the Kingslayer.
I hit the fucking square button and he didn't say shit.
He barely made it out of his tent.
Shh. Let him finish.
Alright, so you gotta be quick on that, huh?
Let him.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
You do it.
You're his squire. It's your job, not mine.
Bowen will remember that, huh?
You got it. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
I'm gonna try to put some of me into my responses in this.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Aye! The North remembers!
Aye! Got it.
I think this may be a good chance for you all to get to know me through my responses from him.
Keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question, what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely.
You gotta
It would be an
choose
honor
those
to
quick.
see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
So I'm no longer a squire?
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, you don't really get a whole lot of time to
I will, my lord. Thank you.
think about your selection there. In fact, you see that little disappearing bar at the bottom of the screen? That's the amount of time you get.
Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's be a nice
I
guy
have been
here.
squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
You know, it looks okay.
Wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel, and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers.
I had to.
All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
So this is the whole game, huh? I'm not really going to get a chance to walk around and get in sword fights and shit like that, am I? Interesting.
Take your time.
I wasn't really sure what to expect, but I was hoping it wouldn't be that.
In a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Oh, there's trouble abound. And I know it.
He finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Jesus, what more of an omen do you need than
Don't
that?
expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong?
Yeah, facial expressions could be a bit better, but I get what they're going for. Maybe this is their trademark style, huh?
You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen,
Oh
we
no.
have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
Yeah, I was hoping for something different for sure. Oh my goodness. To the chest. Oh, that's a party foul. Oh, shit. Yeah, I get the Pepto on standby because they're having stomach problems.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Oh! Son of a bitch. Wasn't expecting that. That was cool. So there is a little bit of interaction to this. Well, that's nifty. Again, I've never played one of these. I know that the Walking Dead was a big hit. I do have a friend that played Back to the Future, but I never have asked him about it. QTE. I feel it coming on. R2 and drag with L. Oh. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm expecting another one at any moment now.
Ready, boys? Whoa!
Come on, me. Let's do this shit.
That one!
Well, that's kind of cool.
What?
Oh my god, what the fuck? What'd I miss? Shit. Damn, I fucking missed something somewhere, huh? There had to have been a button prompt I couldn't see right then. All right, hang on. Let me grab a drink right quick, and then we'll get back into it. All right, let's try this again. Look closely now. I thought I saw something white on the gentleman's body, but I couldn't make out what it was. I just thought it was a design on his shirt. So that must have been my button prompt, huh?
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one!
Alright, what do we got here? Up. And look at the shirt.
What?
Oh my god, I missed it. Okay, so what it looks like is I need to use the R3 button and kind of move over that little white line, and then I don't know if there's a button prompt in that action that I didn't see before, but we'll try that again. Thankfully it doesn't start us off too far back, huh? So we're going up.
Ready, boys? Whoa!
Any minute now.
Shoot that
Any minute.
one!
There we go. Up. And get the motherfucking thing over his body. R2. There we go. Success. Oh, that's what you get. Alright, yeah, so this is, oh, shit, that would hurt. 2x4s is heavy. So's the 4x4 those are built on. Crawl for safety. Oh, well, aren't I safe under the burning wagon? Why would I not be? Oh, that's why. Okay, here's the QTE. There we go. We got out of that. Yeah, I'm not terribly fond of this so far. I mean, it's okay. Oh, come on, I'm hitting the X button. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, see, I don't really care for games that are QTE dependent, and I think, is he choking me out? Oh, he did, didn't he? God damn. Yeah, games like a Heavy Rain or a Beyond Two Souls, or as made clear to me now, a Game of Thrones, that are, you know, QTE dependent and, you know, move the controller at a 45-degree angle and be sure to invert the 6-axis for best results and shit like that. Yeah, not too fond of that. I mean, they're clever, don't get me wrong, but that's just not my kind of thing. Alright, let's try this again, though. We're going to go for at least an hour with this if I have my way. I'm going to give this a decent shot, because I really enjoyed the first season of Game of Thrones, and, you know, Telltale is one of those studios that you hear nothing but good shit about, so I want to give this a shot and see what it's really like. Alright, here we go. Fade to black. The Gears of War at the bottom. Oh my god, I gotta start here? Oh, okay, I thought I was gonna have to block the arrow again. Hammering on the X. Hammering on the X. And we are going to the left, then the right, left. Oh, goddamn, I don't like that. Oh! Then I'll bet he liked that even less. Oh!
Good fucking riddance.
Horses are heavy, man. That shit would hurt. But yeah, I don't like the little sections where you gotta get the red reticle around a certain area on a person's body. I just don't like QTEs.
Find Roderick.
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Oh, here we go. It's a little bit counterintuitive to be using the R3 button to move that reticle around. I'm always wanting to use the L3 for that.
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
For Sparta and the glory and the Shire. Master Baggins.
Hells
You're wounded, my lord.
have suffered worse.
Come on, dude, we gotta go. Like, now.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
Oh, god damn it, that's not the one I wanted.
Well, I know I can count on you.
I wanted the one at the bottom.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
So he's gonna remember that. So I probably need to remember that I selected that option, huh? Oh wait, no, he's not gonna remember that now. Never mind. I don't need to worry about what he's gonna be remembering or forgetting from the looks of it. Thankfully. Alright, so there's chapter 1 of episode 1. We'll keep rolling with this. Fuck it, we're only about, what, 23 minutes in? 24? King's Landing, I recognize that place. Of course, I recognize the title sequence as well. I actually enjoyed that about the television series. I thought it had a pretty badass opening. And the music is really fitting for the visuals and the overall theme of the series. And the time setting and all that shit. Well, I mean shit. Me telling you that Game of Thrones is good, I'm preaching to the choir with that, you know? I understand that some people get a little bit more enthusiastic about it than I do, and in fact, to be honest with you, I enjoyed the first season, but I barely remembered characters' names from episode to episode. One thing I didn't like about it was how you'd get really invested into a character in one episode, and then there'd be 2 episodes following that episode where they wouldn't even show the fuck up or even be mentioned. I didn't really like that, but I guess whatever. I suppose that's why it's on DVD, so you can go back and rewatch it and make sure you do remember shit. Alright, so Forrester lands on the King's Road. Yeah, so we're just now getting into it, huh? Pig! March, pig. Doesn't it make you feel better? Oh, I do get to control the walking. And the looking to an extent. Yeah, it'd be nice if it was... Oh, wait, there's something on the road there. It'd be nice if it was a behind-the-back, you know, traditional third-person perspective, but whatever.
Blood. Fresh.
You know, I'm not so stupid or jaded that I don't recognize that Telltale is acknowledged and recognized for their storytelling and not their gameplay. You know, I realize and I am well aware that when you play one of these games, you're getting into it for the story and not the gameplay itself. So I'm trying not to get too wrapped up into the whole, oh, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that mode. You know, I realize that's not what Telltale games are about. Like I said, I just never played one before today, so I wasn't sure what to expect. Let's look at the cart. That's him walking on his own after I hit the triangle button. Oh, look at that face. Bit of a sourpuss, huh?
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming. But at least
Oh.
have his bacon.
Eavesdropping. Oh, don't kill the pig. Alright, so it stopped on me.
There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Let's go see Dad.
I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself.
I killed a motherfucker for it.
I killed a man for it.
Oh, say it with
Did
more
you?
balls.
Now why don't I believe you?
Alright.
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh, what the fuck did I miss there? Oh, there we go. Come on, focus. Focus on the fight.
I have that sword, boy.
Fuck you.
That's right, Daddy-o. Oh, that's no good.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
Your mama's pathetic.
You really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Pitchfork, motherfucker. Let's go Jason Voorhees on him. Yeah, just like that. Oh, this isn't bad. I like that. Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that level of, oh, what do you want to call it? Oh, shit, what? Everybody takes a shot to the leg in this series, I swear to God, man. You know, Sean Bean's character in the first season, the King, or what was it? Edward Snow? Is that who that was?
Please.
And then the guy at our camp, and now us.
I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Fuck you.
No, please. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this.
Fuck you too.
I promise.
Yeah, you better run, bitch. I've got a sword that stands taller than I do. And it's heavy as fuck.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Yeah, it's good presentation so far. I'm actually digging this. I'm actually...
The men who did this.
I am liking this more than I thought I would. Even as someone who enjoyed the first season, I had kind of low expectations for this. But yeah, this is it's pretty cool so far. Honestly, it makes me want to play that one they did for The Wolf Among Us. Because I read those comics. I read a couple of issues of those comics years ago.
Tell him his nephew survived.
And as soon as I found out about that game series, I thought, well, that's perfect. You know, that's a good fit for a comic series that's got a heavy emphasis on storytelling.
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
And if this is what The Wolf Among Us is like, I think I would enjoy that.
2 Whitehill soldiers? And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Well, thank God for that.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
There we
They don't
go.
respond with strength. They won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Alright, press and hold X and then drag with L. Wait, I'm trying. I'm holding X and oh, L, not R this time. My bad. See, it trained me to use the R button for moving shit around. Oh, they're gonna live in there.
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Oh shit, here we go.
Hold this for me, will you?
Now, he looked slightly annoyed there, not hurt.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not
I'm
that
of more
Roderick compared
importance.
to himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then.
Is he gonna remember that?
Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
That's code word for walk it off, bitch. Alright, look at medical supplies. Fuck it, why not? Let's touch the bucket. I want to touch it.
Rather
What's it
cute
feel
little
like?
creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Let's look at the bucket. And a hand comes out and grabs us and pulls us into the underworld of maggots. No. Healing herbs pick up. I'll bet those might come in handy. Sneaking suspicion there. Could be wrong on that. Bring. Bandages. Yeah, might need those as well. Look at his fucking face, man. He's like, yeah, may or may not need him. Let's look at this guy.
Seem to be favoring it. Always.
This is me looking at him.
I need to see you walk.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. We got the Lord's chair. Looks like a window.
You do seem able to put weight on it.
Tapestry. Let's look at the chair, man. We're gonna take over this place eventually, so let's get used to our surroundings and familiarize ourselves with our furniture. Because one day that will be ours. Oh yes, it will be ours. And on that day, the Shire will fall.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
Yeah, let's get some information from this dude.
Why do the White Hills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Who's the new lord?
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
He's like,
At the Citadel,
Ethan.
I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will become of me?
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord
Oh, he
Forrester
doesn't like that one.
At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
He's so sad all the time.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Yeah, this is cool though. I'm digging this. I really am. I'm having fun with this.
How valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
Oh!
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything...
I'm sorry, my lady. Nothing could be done.
Oh, that's the bad choice to say right there. I just fucked up. She's gonna remember that.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us. especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say.
Whew!
You have the Forester's sword.
Dodge that bullet.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
You damn right. You tell him Soul Cracker 69 sent it.
They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
They attacked me.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
They deserve to die. All of them. I
Yeah!
Fight. Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice.
I just saw
You'll
the
say
word
it was
fuck
murder.
and went with
It's
it.
just the excuse
I didn't
Ramsay
actually
Snow
see
would
what
need
was
to
after
put
the
it to
word
torch
fuck.
and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall.
Oh,
Boy's
Jesus,
done
not the
nothing
wall.
Wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Yeah, not the wall. I remember that. That was a pretty hairy situation for everybody that was on the wall, if I remember correctly.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Yeah, I remember the wall. No, this is a cool game, though. I'm actually getting more into this than I thought I would be, even though the dude just totally vanished right there.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
That's a Sheryl Crow
I've been
song,
waiting
isn't
for
it?
the right moment to tell you.
What?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed. if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Lady Forrester asked, but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Don't worry about the Wall. They don't need no education. They're just bricks.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Word, homie.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Yeah, I'm getting into this. It's kind of a shame that it is the way it is, because it doesn't give me a chance to do much for commentary other than just reactions like, oh, well, he said fuck, so I went with that one, herp-a-derp.
Garrett, wait!
But it's good. I'm enjoying it. It's, drawing me in just like a episode of Game of Thrones would.
Be safe.
And again, this was free off of the PlayStation Network. So if you're someone such as myself that has never played a game or a blah. Let me get back on that train of thought here in a moment. If you are someone such as myself that had never played or even seen a Telltale game in action before, yeah, I recommend this. This is pretty fucking good.
Ethan?
I'm enjoying it.
Ethan!
Where are we at? We're at about, what, just under 50 minutes?
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the Wall.
Alright, so this is me pausing the game. I'll tell you what, we're just under 50 minutes with this, and I don't really see another opportunity to do this coming up within the next 10 minutes. So we'll go ahead and end this episode right here. And I reckon, if anything, this will give y'all a chance to pick this up for yourself if you're curious as to what is about to happen. I'm going to keep playing it. I mean, I'm actually enjoying this. A lot more than I thought I would. Again, this is episode 1 from the Game of Thrones series, and this was free off of the PlayStation Network. Every once in a great while, it'll pop up in a sale. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. I have no idea how much this is, so I can't tell you off the top of my head. I would have to look into that. And I can only assume that this is available for Xbox One, 360, PlayStation 3, and again, this is the PlayStation 4 version we're looking at. So, yeah, pretty good. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. You know, I was expecting much, much worse than what I actually got. Even though I wasn't really sure what to expect, I was just, for some reason, kind of anticipating it being something that I wouldn't enjoy. But, yeah, it's good writing. It sucked me in, man, just like an episode would. I couldn't really hear the music too well. If there was music, I won't know until I rewatch the footage, because when I record these things through my television, you know, I have to keep the volume down so that you guys don't get a lot of reverb. So I couldn't really hear if there was any music. But it looks good. You know, it's a lot more bearable than, say, a Heavy Rain or a Beyond Two Souls, which I've played both. Didn't get too far into either one because, as you know, that's just not my normal kind of play style. You know, I like to think of gaming and the different genres as a buffet. You know, and your Super Mario Brothers would be like the meat and potatoes section of the buffet, and something like a Tomb Raider would be maybe the Chinese food section of the buffet, where you've got your fancy, you know, you've got your egg rolls and your lo mein noodles and shit like that. Things like a Heavy Rain or a Beyond Two Souls and a Game of Thrones, I would lump in as a fancy filet mignon section of the buffet. You know, it's neat, it looks good, and it looks appealing, but not everybody is going to be naturally drawn to that. It's almost as if it's a, if you want to get into a hierarchy of it, I suppose you could say, it's a bit like something of that genre. It just tries too hard to be art. And I have no doubts that video games can be art. I'm a strong proponent that they can, actually. In fact, Silent Hill 2, you know, if you want to debate if video games are art, play that fucking game. But something like a Beyond Two Souls or a Heavy Rain, something that's, you know, purely QTE driven or motion control driven or something like that, you know, those games are hit or miss for me, because that's not only A, a gimmick, but it's also B, pretentious as shit sometimes. So, yeah, sometimes they just want to be something that they're not. But thankfully, Game of Thrones, so far in episode 1 of what I've played, is what it should be, which is engaging, fun, and well made. So, yeah, check it out. Give it a shot. I'm going to keep rolling with it as soon as I get done recording. So, thank you all for watching, checking out Game of Thrones, the game. My name has been Winter. Winter is coming. Long live the Shire, and I'll see you on the next one. Everybody take care out there. And fuck those motherfuckers that kill a pig right in front of your beat up father. Stab those sons of bitches in the face.